Rediscovering offline joy. So let me go over the scientific insights. Um, okay, so the first thing is default mode network. When you let your brain wander, journaling, walking, painting, it activates creativity pathways. I don't know if you guys experience this, or Lindsay, you experience this. If when I'm driving, for example, because I'm not really thinking, I've driven for so many years that I just do it kind of like automatically. My brain starts thinking about stuff and creative stuff and funny stuff. And so I'm constantly like, hey, Siri, text me. And so I'm texting myself whatever comes to my mind. So, yeah, that's a good way. Oh, I'm sorry. I called
Siri's
Siri.
texting you.
No,
she's on
okay,
it.
canceled, Siri.
Siri's on her toes today.
She is. I used to say serious, and she would be like, hey, what's up?
That's funny.
Serious. It's not Siri. Okay, I didn't call you Siri. Stop. All right. Um, so that's one of the things, that I highly recommend, to do one of those activities where your mind is just wandering and not just focusing on doom scrolling, which is so unhealthy. I need to stop it. Okay, another thing that's called longevity research. Halt Lundstad, 2015, found real-world social ties are one of the strongest predictors of longer, happier lives. Stronger than quitting smoking.
I have a story.
Wow. So yeah, it is so true. Real life connections. Like I'm always scrolling on TikTok at night, which I promise I will stop, and I will be accountable to you, Lindsay. But like I try to go out with a friend for lunch or for dinner or whatever that I haven't seen in a while, and just sit down and talk to a friend, even if we talk about the current situation in the world,
Right.
which sucks. It's we still I talk to another human. And
Yeah.
especially if you live alone, you need to talk to other human beings. It's very, very important.
Do you know the rat study?
No, what is it? Tell me.
Okay. So I'm always coming from the recovery angle, but because I
Yeah.
believe this is digital device addiction, I think this
Yes.
applies. Okay. So there was a moment where they were trying to understand how addiction works.
Okay.
And the original study was they had some rats in a cage, and one water was schmocaine water, your drug that rhymes with Novocaine, and
Novocaine, yes.
one was pure water. And what they were testing was, are the rats going to become addicts? Which one will they choose? Blah, blah, blah. So
Interesting.
over and over, the rats chose the cocaine with the substances in it, right? So it
Yes.
proved that addiction is real and animals are going to choose
Wow.
substances. And then there came a moment, and the scientists realized we're not doing this test right. We need to change this experiment. So they gave the rats two different options. There was a cage that had a water bottle with the Novocaine, schmocaine water in it. And then they built another area that was a rat utopia. It
Nice.
was its rat's family. It was its rat friends. It had
Oh,
rat
that's so funny.
meals. It had comfy places to rest and things to crawl and da 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 da. So you've got your water with the whatever in it, and you've got your utopia. Guess what? The rats chose rat utopia over going back to the addiction situation.
I love that.
Now, I can tell you, as somebody who is in recovery myself, they say that alcoholism and addiction are diseases of isolation. We do
Wow.
these things alone, and as they progress, we're more and more alone. We're in more and more despair. You're completely disconnected. You become hopeless, living in
Yes.
despair. Then you bring them into recovery groups. People are laughing. People understand. People can give them advice, and people transform faster than you can imagine.